Okay, video 9, more triads. Believe it or not, just like God, you can never have enough. Check this out. We have C triad. I'm going to go circle of fifths. We've already done this. And so on. So something I discovered, which was really fun. I didn't create it. I didn't invent it. I discovered it. You can too. That's why we're together. So, voice leading through the circle, or economy of motion. Very little movement. Here's my C chord. Instead of going to G this way, I'm going to go to a first inversion G, which would be here. Root, first inversion, second inversion. Now, from this point on, I'm going to say first inversion or second inversion, and I'm going to leave it up to you to discover why it's a particular inversion. So, root position C, then I'm going to go to a first inversion G. Then I'm going to go to a second inversion D. And then I'm going to go to a root position A. Now I'm going to continue this pattern that I just did. Root, first, second, each inversion. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, root position. Then my next key in the circle of fifths is E, first inversion. My next key in the circle is B, second inversion. My next key in the circle is F sharp, so I'm going to play root position. My next one in the key is C sharp. I'm going to do first inversion. My next one in the key is A flat. I'm going to do second inversion. My next key is E flat, back to root position. Root, then first and second inversion. So my next one is B flat, that will be first inversion. And then my last one is F, and that will be second inversion. And I'm going to end right back at C with root position. This is a really fun way to go through the circle, and you could play the root and really ground it. This is a really great way to get new ideas as a composer. You could do it an octave higher and it wouldn't go down as low. You could change the inversions. Of course, it's going to work no matter what inversion, but you've got to start somewhere. I wanted to start in an organized way with the root, first, second inversion idea, so you actually have an easy time keeping track of what inversion you're on. If you're on the first chord, it's root position. The second one is first inversion. And then the third chord you're doing is second inversion, and then you go back and start the cycle again. The other thing that's nice about this is you can work with 3 keys at a time. I always like to break the 12 keys up for people into groups of 3. You can go 3, 6, 9, 12, and have 4 chunks. You could go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and work on 3 keys that way. Or you can break it up in 4s, 4, 8, 12, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Do 4 at a time. You don't have to overload yourself. And in fact, it's better if you don't. So when you just go nice and slow and simple, we can take this C again, and let's just say today we're just going to work on 3 keys. We're going to work on C, and then G, and D. We want to get so we can play that really comfortably. chord, don't we? It almost sounds like it should go there. Sorry about that. So I'm sure you've heard this before somewhere. That's the point. You're gonna discover things and hear things that are in music and not necessarily have a specific song you're working on, but you're developing your ear, and you can't copyright a chord progression, right? So the idea is to be creative and come up with new ways or unique ways for your personality. This is a great way to do that. And at the very least, like I'm always saying, you're creating. You're doing things that are fun, and it doesn't have to be a song. Sometimes it can just be music. So here we go with our inversions. I'm going to do this up here, and then we go to there. You could practice your arpeggios. First inversions. So that's a nice way to practice too.